The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining our webinar summer series on MOVEit. And today we are going to be talking about prospecting for new accounts. My name is Lynn Boudreau. This is me at the bottom before COVID when I did my hair, wore makeup, actually wore office clothes. So I look forward to doing that again. But to get started here, let's see if my mouse works. The summer series, so no homework. What we're going to be talking about today is prospecting accounts. So you're going to start doing that today. Then into July, you're going to drive to discovery. And in August, we will be building pipeline. And Charlene, my slide just went back. So let's click over. There we go. We'll be building pipeline in August. And then for September, the final exam, we'll be closing that business. So housekeeping, if you do stay to the end, we will be announcing the Raffle prize winners. So please stay to the end, and we'll also talk about the partnership a little bit. So prospecting like a MOVEit master. The ideal customer profile, who are they? Who are the decision makers? It's the CIO, CISO, and who are the influencers? It's the VP, director, manager of IT. Then next, the buying organization. What do they look like? Any company that has a need for security and compliance. Hospitals, banks, credit unions, law offices, healthcare, financial services, and the public sector. And the list, where can you start finding data, this kind of information? On LinkedIn, LinkedIn Navigator, and discover.org. So prospecting like a MOVEit master, the pitch, complex, regulated environment doing business today. So a few questions that you could ask to see if they are a fit for MOVEit is, do you have a need for complete visibility from the time you hit send to when it is received? End-to-end encryption. Do you need to adhere to security and compliance regulations? Do you have a need to send sensitive information electronically today? So if they say yes to any of these questions, call or email us. We love to do joint selling. We have demonstration resources. And don't forget deal registration so you can make some money on these opportunities. So today we also wanted to talk about some use cases. I think it's always great to put a company and the challenges that they had, and then what our solutions was able to solve for them and make the solution or make the situation better. So the challenge for Viva Health was they needed a quick and secure way to exchange sensitive and confidential patient information. They were insuring over 100,000 people. So at the time, the challenge was, while all the tasks were automated, they had batch jobs, DOS scripting for file transfer creation and execution was both time-consuming and error-prone. It was really difficult to meet the PHI, or patient health information logging requirements. And it was also hard determining when a file was transferred, where it went, if it got there, and it required a lot of tedious backtracking. Ad hoc information transfers without proper security, putting confidential files, claims, data, pharmacy information, patient information at risk of compromise. And it really embarrassed the firm and put security jobs in jeopardy. So with MOVEit, the results were easily automated task scripting and securely transferring files ad hoc thanks to MOVEit. But there have been additional benefits, including meeting PHI logging requirements. Viva Health also can easily track files transfers now, and MOVEit's error logs are also really useful. If problems do occur with an automated task, IT can quickly drill down and identify an error source. The dynamic scheduling and reporting are other capabilities that stand out, and IPSwitch file transfer support also got high marks. They were quoted saying, whenever we have a question about how to do something, we've gotten a really thorough response from IPSwitch. I know that it's sometimes tempting to go with a free open source solution, but not only do they have less functionality, you just don't get any support. For us, MOVEit is a solution that just works. And we mentioned they use MOVEit, so the solution, And here's another quote from Viva. We estimate that MOVEit is saving us the equivalent of 2 full-time equivalents, FTEs. We had one employee who was transferring to another department with MOVEit. I was able to automate 75% of the work he had been doing. So they were able to save 75% of 1 man year on his part alone. Plus the PCs are no longer tied up on these tasks. A solution that works for both regular and unscheduled file transfer. So based on their success with MOVEit Central for scheduled jobs, Viva Health decided to adopt MOVEit Ad Hoc Transfer to manage employee on-the-spot file transfers. MOVEit Ad Hoc Transfers enables direct user file transfers through Microsoft Outlook or web forms. Users can easily and securely transfer sensitive files without worrying about file size or working with unfamiliar, difficult-to-use programs. So a couple things to keep in mind. Don't do this alone. We are here for you. We have resources for you. We will help you with demos, any technical questions that you have, and this is a way that you can reach us, channel@progress.com, and our phone number here. And if there are any questions, please put that in the chat box. And as we wait for some questions to pop up, we can talk about the raffle time. So the prizes today are a $20 gift card and a Progress t-shirt. Charlene, were you able to pick somebody for the raffle?
I was, thank you. Thanks everybody for joining Lynn and I this morning. And for the raffle, I have selected Michael from Partners Data. I don't see any questions today, so this will conclude our session for MOVEit Masters. If you have time, please join us at 1 p.m. for What's Up Gold Masters. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.